Hi guys, today we're going to talk about the past. Here is some information about my past. Pause your video, read the sentences and guess which one is false. I didn't study Spanish, English and anthropology. I studied French, English and anthropology. These are all examples of completed events and actions in the past. I used to live in England. I grew up in Bradford. I went to university in Newcastle upon Tyne. I studied French, English and anthropology. I couldn't speak Spanish before I came to Spain, and I lived and worked in Barcelona for 2 years. Look at sentences 1, 4 and 6. What do they have in common? Pause your video and think. That's right, they're all regular verbs. For most regular verbs, we add ed to form the past. I worked in Barcelona for 2 years. To form the negative, we put the auxiliary didn't before the main verb. I didn't work in Madrid for 2 years. And to make a question, we use the auxiliary did. Did you work in Barcelona for 2 years? In the short answer, we repeat the auxiliary, yes I did, or no I didn't. And if we use a question word, it goes at the beginning of the question. Where did you work? In Barcelona. There are some exceptions. Verbs which already end in an E, we add a D in the affirmative. And verbs which end in consonant and Y, we change the Y to an I and add ED. If a verb ends in consonant, vowel, consonant, we usually double the consonant and add ED. Now, look at sentences 2, 3 and 5. What do they have in common? Pause your video and think. They are all irregular verbs. Look at this example. I went to university in Newcastle upon Tyne. In the affirmative form, we have to learn the irregular verbs. But there is some good news. In the negative, we simply add didn't before the infinitive. I didn't go. And in the question form, the same as any regular verb. Did you go to university in England? Yes, I did. Or no, I didn't. And again, if we want to use a question word, it goes at the beginning of the question. Where did you go to university? One special irregular verb is could or couldn't, the past of can. I couldn't speak Spanish before I came to Spain. We use can to talk about ability in the present, but we use could to talk about ability in the past. I didn't study Spanish, so in the past I couldn't speak Spanish. But I did study French, so I could speak French. Remember, to make the question, we do the same as with can. We invert the subject and the verb. I could I? And the short answer, yes I could, no I couldn't. Another verb we use to talk about past actions is used to. Used to emphasises past actions that have finished, and it describes a change. I used to live in England. Do I live in England now? No. Now I live in Spain. Did I live in England in the past? Yes. We can use used to in the negative to talk about things that we didn't do or didn't happen or weren't true that are now. For example, I didn't used to live in Spain. Did I live in Spain in the past? No. Do I live in Spain now? Yes. Let's look at some more examples. I used to have a cat. Do I have a cat now? No. Did I have a cat in the past? Yes. I didn't used to like vegetables. Did I like vegetables in the past? No. Do I like vegetables now? Yes. I used to work in Hong Kong. Do I work in Hong Kong now? No. Did I work in Hong Kong in the past? Yes. The question form is the same as any other regular verb. Did I used to live in England? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Notice, in the affirmative, the verb has a D. In the negative and in the question form, there is no D. And if we use a question word, it goes at the beginning of the question. Where did I used to live? In summary, we use the past simple to talk about completed events and actions in the past. Some verbs are regular and some verbs are irregular. A regular verb we use to emphasise a change is the verb used to, and an irregular verb we use to talk about ability in the past is could. Can you use these verbs to talk about your life in the past?